Hello everyone and welcome to Junior Prime. My name is Brian. If you happen to be new to the channel, we got a lot to talk about today because this is a big MMORPG day. This stream specifically is kicking off. We're going to be playing some New World. We're going to be jumping into the community. If you guys are a part of this community, it's absolutely open arms. Welcome. We're a cool casual group, hopefully. But you can jump into the Discord. You can sound off in the conversation. You'll be hearing other gamers who are part of this community talk here in just a little bit. I'll bring them in to the chat. But beyond that, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here. If you're watching this as a VOD, be sure to sound off in the comments with VOD Squad. But guys, like, you matter so much, and that's probably going to be a part of the conversation that comes up today. Now, we'll talk about why that is in just a second. I want to give you guys an overview of what to expect for the rest of today. Today is Final Fantasy XIV's Japanese Tokyo Fan Fest. This is where we're going to get the final job reveal and maybe a few other surprise announcements, and we will be covering that live. Now, once this stream wraps up, we will go into a pre-show for that, and then we'll be doing the live show for the Fan Fest. So hopefully, if you are interested in that content, please stick around. The conversation for today's stream is really open mic, whatever we want to talk about, but ideally talking about maybe what we could expect for Final Fantasy XIV. We could be talking about anything for New World. But the hot topic that's going around on Twitter is the concept where you see, or you kind of see somebody begging for like memberships or like financial support from creators. And that's where I want to kind of open up, just to let you guys always know your support, whether you are a lurker, somebody who hits the like button, somebody who leaves a comment, like, that is support. And I could not do that without you guys. I, of course, want to always go above and beyond and thank those who do decide to join in as a member here on the channel, but it is not and should not be required. Now, I will have a video coming out next week talking about some upcoming changes to the memberships here on the channel, because we're going to be leveraging that support to help fund the development of my video game that I've been working on for a long time, and we've officially entered into pre-production here today. But beyond that, again, your support is by just hanging out, watching, whether this is a VOD or whether you're live. I love seeing you guys, and I always enjoy hearing your thoughts as well. The Discord here is open. In fact, the link is now all set up in a link tree. So whether you're looking for podcasts, whether you're looking for the Twitch or the Facebook or the YouTubes, all of that will be through the link tree link. So you can find everything that we produce all across the internet, and hopefully that makes things easy. Anyway, guys, that's the monologue. That's the intro. Let's bring in our illustrious Discord chat now. And guys, if you want to jump into some New World, I might just do some fishing for a little while and chatting, but I'm happy to run some dungeons. We do have a hard out at 6:30, so roughly an hour and a half from now, because we're going to transition into the pre-show for Final Fantasy XIV's Tokyo Fan Fest. So that's the ball game, guys. Well, I see Yammering in chat. Thank you. Solemn, Fido. Thank you guys so much for being here and being here early. I appreciate y'all. And thank y'all for the 9 likes on the YouTube side of things. It really does mean the world to me. Anyway, let's get into it. All right, cool.
I'm going to say bye to you, Brian.
You taking off, going to work?
Yep. And causing myself some
emotional damage.
Have a good night.
You too,
stream
dude.
And enjoy the Fan Fest stuff.
Right.
I'll catch up on the video later.
I look forward to hearing your thoughts, Mike. You have a great day at work, dude.
You too.
All right, let's see here. I've been trying to catch a treasure chest unsuccessfully, and so they've clearly made some changes to fishing.
They're easier to get, like in
a tier 2 or something.
A tier 2 to 3.
I'm in a tier 3, and I was like, it was not. I'm getting like legendaries left and right, and was not getting a single. I mean, who knows? Maybe they did update it to a tier.
Well, that looks like the.
That's tier 3.
It's not. It looks like it's not it's a tier 3, but it doesn't look like it's
It's not popping right now. Like it was when I logged in. It was there.
Looks like it's run out.
Pay my taxes. Gotta pay the taxes. For PAX Day, they're talking about like land and like how people can build and stuff.
Right.
And I like that with here, like that's why I'd advocate that. I wish the Final Fantasy XIV housing system worked off of in-game money and not subscription money, because then, you know, like it has that kind of always puts Gil having some, you know, demand to it, and that's what I like. Like taxes is it's actually a system that incentivizes everything else, you know. So it's okay if I want to have these perks.
They need to completely revamp like the housing system
Here in New World.
No.
In 14? No, 100%, dude. Like
No,
if
New World's housing system is legit.
If they were like, hey guys, we're gonna redo housing today, like that would be such a great announcement. What's up, Wes? Howdy, sir. How are you today, dude? Let's see. Should I be working towards something? Because you pull up the activity card, shall we?
Yeah, it looks like the hotspot you're going for is not active.
Yeah, it's not on. I'm just fishing to fish. Let's see here. Kill, earn a victory.
Have you completed the event?
I haven't. I should probably work on that.
It should end next Monday.
The winter event. Yeah, I'm capped out on that. I was thinking you're talking about the seasonal story, so I was like, no. Let's see here. Craft gift of more. Okay, some of these are pretty easy. Craft 5-tier consumables. Oh yeah. If anybody wants to run Glacial Tarn, I have a completed expedition and a Glacial Tarn run here, and then gather resources.
Yeah, I need that too.
All right. Are you in game right now?
Yeah, I am.
All right. Are you 2 a.m. or are you extern?
Yeah.
Which one?
I'm just building my tank set just now.
Is it iExtern? Your in game?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yes.
I can invite you to a group. I think I'm PvP flag. 1 second. All right, I'll send you an invite here in a second. Let me swap my build here.
I keep forgetting that gemstone dust is not made here in the stone. I have to go to the outfitting to make gemstone dust. It's like smashing rocks, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But no, you don't smash rocks at the cones cutting station.
Dude, I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good. It's a fun day whenever I get to play video games at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, evening. You know, like I feel like that in and of itself is such a lucky thing to have. Oh, lead smoke. 10-4, absolutely. Yeah, I gotta keep leveling up that flail. I need to probably equip my musket, but
Wait, what was the reward for the seasonal event? Forgot the questline.
For this questline story, I'm assuming it's an artifact or something. Hey, man.
I completed it and I forgot about it.
Somebody not? I'll go 1 ear cup. Yeah, I haven't finished it yet. I'm on something. I'm gonna finish this activity card though. Get out of here, turkey. I'm excited to see here in like a week or two. I'm assuming we're gonna get some new updates this week about when here in at least I'm assuming the PTR for season 5 will be dropping in February.
Yeah.
But I cannot wait to try out that controller.
I have not paid attention. I've not really played much in New World lately. I have him out.
You got him out. All right.
But I haven't played since. So, which was literally just like a couple days ago. So. But,
I mean, that's just how I normally play games. Like every couple of days.
Yeah.
Been enjoying Monster Hunter. That's been fun. an interesting game. It's one that I've managed to avoid for so long.
It can be difficult to get into because it's a very steep learning curve. You know, luckily there's no PvP, so you don't have to worry about it. It's a purely PvE game, which is nice. The monsters do get harder, especially if you use certain weapons. There was one monster while I was using the switch axe, it made me rage real hard. Like, so this is how. So I was fighting this monster, and I was in PS4 chat with my friend, and he walked away a minute, and I screamed, I yelled so loud in anger that I heard myself come through his headphones into his headset.
It's satisfying when you like you're working on this thing and then you get it.
No, I was mad.
Oh, you lost?
I kept losing, and I just got really pissed.
You gotta take a break. Kuso over on Twitch says yes, built-in controller support. I was amused by them taking the question about somebody who's like, who's even asking for this? And it's like, actually a lot of us. Like, there's a bunch of people who are excited about this guy. It's just funny because it's so easy that we can think about, like, in my personal experience, I'm not asking for it, thus nobody's asking for it. Interesting. Fun theory there you got, Chief. Because I complain the same way whenever it's like, you want to be able to dye another color on your gear in 14? Like, oh, come on.
I mean, as someone who's been playing BDO since 2018, their transmog system their coloring system leaves much to be desired.
Yeah.
Like, people were like, oh my god, another color. I'm just like, dude, BDO, like, chess pieces default have 12 color pieces. Like, like,
I forgot.
Come on.
I'm gonna lurk on my own Twitch right now because drops are on.
Okay.
I was like, for New World, I gotta farm these drops, man. Okay, cool. I got the site muted, so y'all shouldn't hopefully interfere with my new fiber optic internet. It should not have any kind of problem whatsoever. Ooh. And hey, it's my 61st subiversary. I liked it a lot more than the back.
It took so long for you to get fiber.
I like pulling my
dude, it was insane, man. And it was like our internet bill just actually got cut in half.
Oh, good.
Yeah, like. Because we were paying like $130, we're paying 60. So I'm very pleased.
Good stuff. Got your internet. Let's go. Yeah. I've had fiber since.
Yeah. Thanks, dude.
I don't even know.
So much stress relief right there.
I've had fiber for a long time.
I had it at the old house. And when we moved, they were like, yeah, we have fiber here. We got fiber there. And I was like, great, sign me up. So they were like going to come out. So we're moving into the house. I'm waiting for the internet because I need the internet to work. And they never showed up. And I call them and I'm like, where are you guys? And they're like, we went to the house. You didn't. I was like, I've been here looking out the window like a kid, waiting for Christmas. And y'all didn't show up, and then they went to a different city. So when they put, like, apparently my address, it also exists in another city or something like that. And they're like, oh, we don't have fiber in your area. Like, oh, great, thanks, man. Like, all right.
You bring joy to the game, unlike anyone else.
Whoa, Real Kitty Hawk with 5 gifted subs out to the community, guys. Get some love for Wes going on over there. I hope you guys, if you aren't aware from a supporter perspective, whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube, if you have your system hooked up, your Twitch hooked up to your Discord, you get special permissions and roles within the Discord server. And obviously you get the other perks that are associated with the platform as well. So to those who got a gifted sub, hope you enjoy it. Welcome in. And thank you so much for that support, Wes. That's so generous, such a great benefactor of the channel. Oh, Solemn's getting fiber soon. Oh, Solemn, by the way, again, You helped, you, Yamron, y'all, Fido all helped get my PS5. I think I have 3 or 4 quests to go regarding finally finishing Final Fantasy 16. So it's been a great experience. I might schedule that to finish, the game and the story live to see how it concludes. But it's been fun, man. It's been real fun.
Good.
That one, I'll do this one. I'll do this one. There we go. Sweet action. All right. Is there anything else I want to futz with? I need a couple more skins. I don't want to grab him, but I'm just sword, kill corrupted. Yeah, let's do that. I'll do this. Boom, boom. What leaf? Frostbound. Ancient elements. Complete or run a glacial turn. That's the skull. Earn PvP XP. PvP. Gypsum orb. Let's go get some gypsum orbs real quick.
I'm running low now. I'm using.
Dude, well, they use all the they have something that's like, here's 20 gypsum orbs.
Seriously, I'm using them up because I'm crafting them up.
Hey, what's going on, Mato? How you doing tonight? Solemn says, sounds like you're further in 16 than me. I had my PS5 longer, LOL. Just a massive library and backlog. Yeah, I get you on the massive library. I've been playing 16 after the kids go to bed, just like not streaming. I hooked it up to my the TV in Julie and I's bedroom, so it's been nice. I think I've stayed up a little bit later than I normally like to, though. I'm excited to hopefully return back to a more tightly controlled sleep schedule.
That'd be good.
Infuse. Does this count? It does. Sweet. I'll do this because it will give me a stamp, and then I need to. Craft tier 5 consumables.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's easier to hang out at the Great Cleave.
Yeah.
To farming for the.
I'll do this. This will be my strategy right here. And finish it off. Boom, baby.
And go for the rerolls.
Hype Train is kicked off. Solemn with the resub with their Prime sub for 13 months, man. Thank you, Solemn, for jumping over on Twitch and dropping that Prime sub. Speaking of which, guys, whether it's with Work to Game or not, you do have, if you have Amazon Prime, you have free Bezos bucks that you can go bless anybody with across Twitch. So be sure to use that once a month at a minimum on somebody over there. I can tell you in all sincerity, it can make the difference, especially to the mid-tier size streamers. That goes a long way. Scenic says, you down to talk light no fire, dude? 100%. I will talk light no fire until I have no more words or air in my lungs, dude. I'm so freaking excited for light no fire, Scenic. How about yourself? Grab these guys. Boom, boom, boom. I do not, if you would not mind refreshing my memory, I do apologize. I'm sure that if I had read it a little bit ago, then it'd be more akin to, the front of my mind. All right, so I got that knocked out. Let's see here. Let's go to the MSQ. And again, if you want to team up for some glacial tarn, I'm game for a run. What's the best way? Right here and then that way? Yeah.
I'm ready for whatever. I just finished my tank build.
We need Twitch sub tokens in New World. What does that mean, Gamefire? Because there's no, like, when I see sub token, I think like the WoW token or the Plex token or the upcoming PAX Day token. So what's a Twitch token?
Token to Twitches?
I think
Sorry,
they're talking
only
about
thing
like
literally.
something like the WoW token, except you use it as like a Twitch sub,
How?
but I don't know how that would work. Like
It's
you
like they
pay,
used it,
you pay coin for it, or I don't know.
but there's
Yeah,
no
I'm curious.
sub.
I'm game to have this conversation and figure it out. We'll solve all MMO monetization challenges here today on the stream. So Scenic says, so I don't care about Light No Fire's potential because the way No Man's Sky launch went down. Okay. So is it more that you're just gonna wait and see and be, and see if they deliver it at launch?
To me, I mean, so Scenic says, I feel more trust in the integrity of Soulframe because of how Warframe has been handled, I guess he says. Regardless of
Warframe's
there
been handled
being
real well.
times- Regardless of there being times where they made contentious choices, Warframe is a pretty big standard for integrity.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think there are people who I've seen disagree with that statement, but I don't have enough experience hands-on.
Where is it?
in 2 new IPs. Yeah, you got a point, Scenic.
The downside, like with Wayfinder right now, is that like they de-partnered with that company, and I'm like, bummer.
Mm.
Yeah, like if it and like lies is an interesting, word. I can't speak to that. I'm still getting educated, and so I've been doing research for an essay about the subject, but like I always look at it in terms of like what was like what's the context behind who he is as a developer, what was going on at the time. There's a lot of moving parts and things that are under the scene. Like I could venture to bet, and this is just me, trying to give everybody, I guess, the grace to have, human moments. But it's like, if you're untrained, you're getting the spotlight on you, you're excited about your game, because people will ask me about stuff in apps, and I'm like, yeah, we can absolutely do that. That's the plan, But then if you start talking about like, how does that roll out timeline wise, that becomes a different conversation. And we are all very well aware there's plenty of gamers out there that, they want it and they want it now. And and it could be
Too
just
many like that.
well, I mean, it's an entertainment product, right? Like you have options, so it's I get the idea, right? Like if I'm not gonna sit around and and I do wonder, because when Julie and I were talking about this, like with the kids, like we live in an on-demand world. Cartoons and everything used to be on Saturdays and after school. And then other shows were just boring, oh, I don't want to watch Dragnet as a kid, or, whatever judge show. Like there was, stuff that I wasn't interested in. And so like along those lines, like we structure TV time in that same kind of vein, like limiting it. So it's not like I want what I want and I can have whatever I want now. I can have endless amounts of entertainment. I can have food, I can have, whatever I want. I just click a button and it shows up. I don't know, like, how is it borderline fraud? Like, you have to educate me, Scenic. I wasn't there. The thing that I'm gonna say, though, is, like, I have absolutely no emotional ties because I wasn't ever lied to. I wasn't following the game back then. I'm not gonna pretend like I was. So, like, if you're saying it's borderline fraud, like, yeah, give me the information, give me the case, send me the links, like, because that's what I've been trying to research.
He said there were features in the game that weren't in the game at launch.
Okay.
That they later added.
But did he say, like, he said it like they're in the game at launch?
It could be implied. I don't know if it was.
Saying something could be implied, then I would ask, how is he different from Todd Howard?
So it was implied that they were at launch. but he didn't actually. He said we're going to have this, 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 and this. They were his actual words. Okay, I'll take your word for it. But yeah, no, he said they would have these things at launch, and they weren't in the game, and people got really pissed. And then I guess I don't know, but he's turned it around. I mean, there are people who are really like hold a grudge against them for it. I would argue there are better things to hold grudges for.
Well, the question is that are they in the game now? And if they are in the game now,
I believe many of them are.
Right. Let's say, you know, we would have to look at the delta there, but at then the same time, like, how much of it is like somebody who's excited about what they're building, and then they misspeak and they're not trained and they don't know how to communicate, and the internet takes it and runs with it. We see this in countless examples. Everybody, you know this to be true. Headline culture is a real thing. So
yeah,
when all that is being said and done, I look at, did they quit or did they get to work? And I admire that it's not that you came out of the gate and tripped on your first big thing, but it's that you didn't say pack it in. Oh, sorry guys, you know, like the day before. So this is the thing, like I was not ever lied to, because I was I was never a part of that. And when I went and played No Man's Sky last week, it was really cool and it's really impressive. And so the question is you know, implied, etc. Like, do we hate him more than we hate Todd Howard? Because that is Todd Howard. Like, what we could replace No Man's Sky with Bethesda and be having a very similar conversation.
Yeah. I mean, listen, he lied. He lied. Okay. Did he make up for it? More or less. Right.
Well, is he communicating again the grand vision?
He called it out about a week into launch, where they admitted it wasn't part of the game, right?
Right. Like, meaning like,
right.
Hey, but this is what our plan is for the game. So he's sitting here like thinking, you know, oh yeah, let's talk about like this, you know, 5-year, 10-year plan of, you know, here's where it is. But he, you know, isn't skilled in terms of like, how do we compartmentalize it? And then the question is like, where were these interviews being held? You know, if it's a part of like, if it's a part of E3 where you have 5 minutes to communicate, like, here's the most interesting 5 minutes that we're going to talk about.
They posted extensive videos of gameplay and stuff where they did. So I think you're giving them too much of the benefit of the doubt.
I just, again, haven't seen any evidence whatsoever. So like, until I get that opportunity, I would give anybody the benefit of the doubt.
That's fair enough.
Now it's like we go and watch it, then I can weigh in. But you know, I'm weighing in on a subject where I have to repeatedly say, like, I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen that information. I haven't seen the lies, etc. I just see people talking about it, and I have questions. And so, yeah, like, and then you have something like Fantastic, who goes and just like absolutely, it's like, and with Fantastic though, like, oh man, how, if anybody was like, this is not a scam, that would be because like everybody I talked to, everything we were listening to on it, like, it was like, yeah, this is totally a scam, you know, like there's no other ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yeah, No Man's Sky was playable.
I mean, there are bigger things to hold a grudge over. Listen, I get it. He lied, right? That's just worst case scenario, right? He lied. He blatantly lied. He knew he lied. And okay. So what? Lies happen in business all the time, especially in advertising. I mean, look at, you know, people fall for the calorie counts on fast food all the time, right? They're not accurate, not even remotely, because they're done in a specific way.
Just the picture of what the food looks like.
Why are we excusing it? Because they made up for it for the most part. Not that I'm excusing it, I'm just saying they have more or less made up for it. They've been largely forgiven by their community.
Do you feel like they haven't made up for it? Do you feel like they abandoned the game? Phoenix? Like, because if No Man's Sky shut down, I can understand that frustration.
I mean, there are probably some promises that they haven't fulfilled, which is that's business.
That's the thing. That's the danger in communicating with gamers, though. Like that's
getting my money until it shows they continue to have follow through.
Yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, that is the healthiest approach to it, right? The unhealthy approach that I've seen brought up is that, you know, F this guy, even if Light No Fire is great, I'm gonna try and burn it down. It's like because he lied to me or whatever, like whatever words we want to use in this. But when it's all said and done, like, I think there's so much context. There's so much within, especially development, why I continue to, like, let's take Star Citizen, a game that I've been absolutely enjoying. I think it's so much fun. However, they communicate a lot, and in that communication, that's where lines get crossed. And so where you see me give people the benefit of the doubt is you and I, everybody here, we're all speaking English right now. And if you don't speak English and you're watching those with subtitles, konnichiwa, you are awesome. But just because we're all speaking English doesn't actually, like, really truly mean that we're all speaking the same language. And in the world of game development, that's where it's like, we're going to be transparent. This was like the Anthem thing. And I was like, this is really risky. Like, whenever you take off the veil and you show people under the hood, gamers will take anything stated as a promise. Like, oh, they were taught, like, I'm building an RPG. And imagine if somebody is, you know, goes and plays the game in 2-3 years from now, and they're like, this isn't an RPG. He said it was going to be an RPG. He lied. Because of how we all then have different definitions of what truly constitutes an RPG. Now, again, I got to keep reiterating this about the No Man's Sky thing. I wasn't there. I have so I wasn't lied to. I haven't seen the information, so it could be egregious, and that's why I've been working on an essay, but I'm starting from playing No Man's Sky in 2023, 2024 for the first time, and then going from that approach, looking towards Light No Fire. What's up, bud? You need me to get this guy for you? Yeah. Can Maddie help you? No. Okay, I gotta play some Smash Brothers, guys. Like Mikey. Oh, you're Bowser. Okay, nice.
Yeah, Bowser. Is one out?
I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm winning. Yeah, you're welcome. Shut the door, Mikey. There we go. Oopsies. Love you, buddy. Good. See, and that's the thing. Like, that's going to be a part of the journey, if that makes sense. Now, CD says 2016 was an era where I wasn't pre-ordering a lot. That's always a good strategy. Always a good strategy. But they promised so much of this game literally was a lie, did not exist, and did not exist for 4 years after launch. It wasn't nuanced. What do you think about how their building was flooded and they lost all their code like 2 years before release? Like, do you weigh in any of that towards what happened with No Man's Sky's launch?
Yeah, there are a lot of videos you can just search up.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying that I won't be able to find it. I'm saying that I have yet to see it. I cannot speak to that.
Right.
And I'm starting from the point of No Man's Sky as it exists right now. And I think that's just where I prioritize. Like, yeah, I'm playing the game. I'm loving the game. I'm really excited about Light No Fire. And then I plan to do research, gather clips and all of that. Because what you guys will hopefully see across the channel, you've probably already started seeing it. But what you'll hopefully see across the channel going forward is more real driven essay style videos. Today's the Final Fantasy 14 went up today, so I hope you guys would get the opportunity to check that out. Could use any and all watch time for that. And then I've got I'm working on the No Man's Sky. I actually need to film. I decided I wanted to add something to the video that I have in editing right now about New World, and so I'm going to get that filmed. I have some additional thoughts that I'm gonna add, so I'm gonna get that recorded later.
So Scenic says, I don't, because they still ramped up the multiplayer lies, to me the biggest ones, even a month prior to release. They didn't have the integrity to even say that it wouldn't be available at launch until players literally couldn't link up or come across their friends. The game literally had zero multiplayer, and it wasn't until people realized something was off that they addressed it.
Well, didn't he say like that the chances of ever running into somebody, was like it's impossible, and then somebody did that? So it wasn't a multiplayer, but it was that, oh, this person's here at the same space.
It would be rare, yeah. Well, they proved that. No, what happened was these two guys met up on the same exact planet and they didn't see each other, and that was when they figured out that there was
no multiplayer. Yeah.
No multiplayer. It was impossible.
Did it show who discovered the planet or something like that? Like, again, when I look at when I think about it,
they landed on the same exact planet, went to the same exact location, and they didn't see each other.
Yeah.
So
I see a lot of people and maybe Sean Murray is where the buck stops. It starts and stops. And I've seen there was a satirical article talking about how Sean Murray is not going to be doing any interviews for Light No Fire based off of his interviews with No Man's Sky. I thought that was actually both in recognition and more. I do look at, if we're going to talk about lying, I do look at everything they've done as a form of an apology, and that means that the worst thing they could have done is quit, and what they chose to do was add those things in, and it just unfortunately took time.
There you are.
But again, 8 years into it,
he may have gone before.
I'm looking at a really fascinating, well thought out and executed video game.
Rima thinks we should, what was it? Appeal to Mordred's.
Yeah, that's how I'm playing it. I'm playing it on Game Pass. It's great. And Zero Pig DLC. Am I just playing Smash Brothers today, or are you gonna play?
Okay, Scenic, that's fine.
Fighting curbing.
Yeah. Because Daddy helped me unlock that.
There you go. Okay. Mikey, close the door, bud. Hey, why don't you ask your sister to help? She's good at the game.
Daddy's good.
Otherwise, it's just going to be like, how was the stream, guys? Brian was holding a Switch. We couldn't see what he was doing, and we just watched. Season 4 is interesting. It felt like it hit a cloud. And so across of it, the new dungeon, the new expedition dungeon, I think is really well executed. But it had so many misses of things that were just that are just going to make the game flow better. Cross server, dungeon finding, that system alone is such going to be a huge benefit to the game in the long run. And I'm not ignoring the Twitch chat, by the way. Sorry, I'm just I'm getting caught up. But season 4 I've been really loving this season in terms of just I took basically season 3 off because I didn't feel like waiting in queues. And that is going to be one of the persistent New World problems that they have whenever the game hits its popularity peaks, which it will continue to have. So it ebbs and flows like all these games as service games, and Amazon is continuing to put the work in, and I think that's to be commended. Coming up in I think season 5 is going to be the real season 4, in terms of its content offering and ways that I can engage and play the game. That's going to be how it is. So I did not buy the premiere version of the season pass, being that they expire. My ability to grind on them it doesn't, I'm not completing them, so I'm not going to reward Amazon with money for that. But I enjoy the free track, which is nice. What's up, buddy? Go ask your sister. Okay. It's like, otherwise, I'll play Smash, and we can all play Smash together, because that does sound fun as well. Miles Jacob Swy says, I think there's something to be said that it is okay for you to have lost trust. Just don't get the game initially, and then if they do release it in a good condition, then you can decide at that time. Like, I would continue to advise everybody, and here's the challenge, right? Let's talk, inside baseball here for a minute. I make content because I'm excited to share the things I'm excited about with you. There is a negative to that because no matter what I make, there is a hype element that gets attached. And that hype element might drive somebody to spend money before they need to. That's why I try to continue to iterate. There is no digital scarcity. There is no need to pre-order. All of that is just marketing BS and hype. And video games, that's why when people complain to me about a $70 video game, I go, you're complaining about the hype tax. Just wait like a month at most, and that price is going to come down $20, $30. Just wait if you're in that same camp. So when it comes to Light No Fire or anything like that, no, I wouldn't think, and I wouldn't want anybody to go and say, oh, it's going to be great. Now, if you're loving No Man's Sky right now like I am, I don't have any risk. I wasn't burned before, and I'm willing to, give it a go. But when it's all said and done, that is the healthy approach. Like, wait and see, wait for reviews. But we know that once marketing kicks on, once these dollars start getting spent on ads, that's just going to drive that engine. Everybody's going to be talking about it. And so you do feel on the outs when that does occur. And so it's going to be, I think what I've seen, again, I will be working to go through the history of it, of what Sean Murray said. But what I've seen is a company that has continued to press forward, and and that's costly, and there's a lot of work that they've had to do, and they've learned a lot of lessons. Do they repeat the same mistakes? If they do, then those lessons that they learned the hard way, that's a bummer. That sucks. And that sucks for a lot of gamers. But if it was that, hey, yeah, you know what? We effed up. Oh, we fixed it. And then, hey, we made another game. And by the way, we got to take all that experience and knowledge and how to communicate and how to plan and not to lose our code when it, if the server room gets flooded, like all of that, I think, is going to be interesting. That's why I'm excited for it. Now, Xanth over on Twitch says, I love going back and playing games that are 2+ years old. I just, like, when I retired from Final Fantasy 14, all of a sudden, like, I dedicated that game time to going to the gym and working out. And so far it's been paying off. Down 50 pounds as of last year. Got a lot to do. But it also freed up some other time for a lot more single player games, or games that, like, in terms that I haven't played, to be able to jump into it. And that's been really fun. I really enjoyed playing Starfield this year. I really enjoyed discovering Star Citizen. We're stepping into No Man's Sky, Monster Hunter, like $8. Like that, I got the game for $8. So stepping into Elden Ring for the first time. So it's been a lot of fun. What's up? Is it Maddie unwilling to help you? He's got a gun. It's like he looks like American Mario. He's like Uncle Sam.
He's a princess.
Dude, he's having all. Are you?
Oh! Pressing the. What are you saying, Cameron?
You're playing the game for him.
I know. That's what I'm like, dude.
Like, tell him to beat.
All right, Mikey.
Dude.
I want you to beat the next boss. He says, "Okay." Oh, and yeah, just because a game isn't current doesn't mean it's not good. There are some exceptions.
Yeah.
So I haven't played Mass Effect, and that's one of the things that I hope to enjoy soon. Let's see here. Scenic says, I know that there is equity in hype videos as a content. Oh, dude, like growth for content creators is driven off of hype. That's one of the things that a lot of the like newer guys don't know, and I try to tell them. It's like for me, the rule that I have is that I have to be already excited. Like I have to be excited about it, and generally whenever my growth comes, it's because I was already covering the thing before the hype kicked in. And when the hype kicks in, you get exponential growth, and then after the hype kicks in, it wears off and goes away. So it's fleeting, but it is exciting. But your bigger growth days come from hype. And that's also because these companies are spending money advertising a game, and then people are like, oh, I'm going to go see what I can learn about that game. And then that's where videos and all that gets recommended. And so for people who are trying to make their livelihood off of content creation, that's the game. They have to do that. And that to me is exhausting, because you see the guys who constantly chasing every trend, and I'm like, man, like I don't have the energy for that. I can only be excited about so many games in a given time span. All right, water break. Yeah, and so like content creators, like we provide a value, and we also provide a poison. You know, like it feels like in the same vein, that there's good to be had because people are looking for information, and in that's how I look at my content. How can I make valuable, value-driven content? Go get some cereal. Well, go ask your sister. All right. Why do I have a 9-year-old to help in moments like that right now? But there's that other side of it where you like the overconsumption, that the locust methodology towards consuming MMOs. And that's where you see MMOs all enter their death spiral. That's where when people were saying like New World's lost so much of its population, it's a horrible failure. No, like all of these have that same thing. That's why when you look at hype, that doesn't represent real numbers. My growth off of hype doesn't represent like a real engagement between you and me hanging out and getting to talk about video games. I'm not going to like turn my videos off because, you know, they start advertising and then I get some growth out of it. That just seems silly, because like, yeah, I like when people watch my content. Like it feels great. That's why like I opened the show talking about like every viewer matters, whether you're a lurker, you're somebody who's watching, you're a chatter here, you know, with me right now, like you matter. You do not have to open up your pocketbook to be considered of value to me. I will be taking the supporters' money and funneling it into the game development aspect of what I'm doing here going forward. But also I will be introducing a couple of new tiers that if somebody does support one tier, I'll turn off like all mid-roll ads on videos for like that period, as well as live streams and things like that, because YouTube and Twitch, you know, they're all like, let's run the ads because they got to get paid. You know, so let's see. Game Fire says many games are willing to pay extra money to play a game at the height of the game's hype, and the seller would be crazy not to take advantage of that. You are preaching facts. That's like when the game is hot, like right now, like, you know, it's really great to see, for me, stepping into, you know, a Monster Hunter has been great. And there's a ton of great resources out there. And it's great that, like, you know, content creators like Rurikon, like he's able to get, and he's having a lot of growth. A lot of people are discovering his content because a lot of people are talking about Monster Hunter. And he is somebody who loves that franchise. And he's been trying to get me into it for years. And I just dragged my feet. I was busy into Final Fantasy 14 so much that I was like, when do I have the time to play anything else, you know? So that's like there's that aspect to it. So no. Like I don't fault anybody. I don't fault anybody who's trying to do this full time for playing that game. I just can only focus, like I'm only like, and that's where it's like I got my rules. I got my rules about the content. What's up?
Speak of the devil, Rory's here.
Hey, where's Rory? There he is.
YouTube chat.
Dude, guys, if you have not followed Rurikon, click on his name, please. Go give him a sub over on YouTube. I love that dude so much, and like we do podcasts together. We just haven't collabed in a while. I just suck as a human being when it comes to scheduling, and so I do need to reach out, Rory, because I've been loving Monster Hunter World, dude. It is so good, and I know I was talking to you about Rise, and I tried it out on the Switch, and I was like, nah, not for me. But the way World is going right now, I'm gonna keep plugging away at it, dude. So I do apologize for never really truly getting it going. But yeah, dude, what's up, man? I'm glad you're here. I've been singing your praises on the Twitch on the streams, especially when I was playing World, because I'm gonna have to go. Like I picked up the longsword. AKA the samurai sword, so I got it in bone form right now, and yeah, I went. People told me to go to the training ground. I did that. That has helped out so much in terms of how I play. And then I'm gonna be hitting up some of your videos on weapons and stuff, because it's got a lot of and it's like the weapons are so different. Because I started with the gun lance, and I did not know that that's what it was, but it was fun. But then I was recommended and pointed to the longsword. Rory says, not the longsword.
Yeah, longsword is it's generic.
Give me big hammer. I go bonk.
I mean, I like the Switch X. Switch X is fun.
Oh, good hydrate. Thank you very much. Anthony, what's up, dude? Oh, good. Yeah, I'm so glad. But yeah, so like I'm so excited because you know, I haven't watched Rory's reaction to like the asthma video, but I saw his tweet about the numbers that was doing, and it's like it warms my heart, like especially when, you know, people that I like and that I follow are having success. It's just, yeah. Well, and somebody was like in the comments on it were saying that I want to touch the orb. Okay. All right. Maybe there's an order to it. We're like, oh, you're using the defender gear, and it's like, yeah, like I'm not too worried about grinding anything out right now. What do I need to do? But yeah, like we're doing the weapons. I'm not taking like the powered up weapons. I'm doing that myself, but I'm not worried about how the gear works. Star, moon. So more than that. All right, let's bring up the journal because I don't see the seasonal story, the mage pin. What's it need me to do? Select the current combination of door symbols to unlock the cavern entrance. Oh, okay. Maybe
it's on the first door.
Well, like, oh, it changes on the door. Okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you. So you said it's on the first floor? Oh, okay. I can see it right here. It looks like it's Moon Star Star. Moon Star.
It's okay, Rory. Yeah. We all like to be on mute on longsword. It's a basic bitch weapon.
Yep. That's, you know, I'm just having fun.
I should upgrade.
It's that good? Dude, I didn't realize. Wow. Okay.
Give me back hammer, I go bonk.
Yeah, like I'm gonna stick with that for now. But like if I get into Iceborne, or let's say if I do the if I get it and enjoy it enough to where I do the like Rise or something like that, I'll do Rise more naturally. But like in terms of just like, yep, sit down. I got limited play time, so I don't want to sit here and, you know, miss out on, you know, having fun, you know, like, and seeing like all these different monsters, yeah, and what the story has to offer.
I mean, as long as you go, the gear, the armor, it's fine. You can't use defender gear because you can't upgrade it to master rank level. That's fair. But like, you know, the gear for the base game, it's fine. Just upgrade the weapons, in my opinion, at least. Mm-hmm. This way, you kind of get used to the upgrading system for Iceborne.
Right. I think
Yeah.
when I get to like when I don't own the Iceborne expansion yet, so because I just bought the basic $8 version.
Yeah.
So when and if I I get to that, then I think that will be a good opportunity to play, you know, and get rid of that defender gear.
Charge blade, dude. Charge blade's crazy. My friend who got me into Monster Hunter World, he mained Charge Blade and he was like OP with it.
Yeah.
He used I think he used the Diabolus one, which is like does the most raw damage, and he just destroyed people. He just destroyed monsters, just everything.
It seems this place was once a grand affair. Some kind of
Charge blade. Tell me
Because
more
Charge
about this
Blade is
weapon.
like-
the mage we're looking for. found
Charge
stuff
Blade,
here.
it has like vials that you power up and then you
Decided to
release in an
save.
explosive blast, but like it's
Yes,
it's
well,
sword and shield,
confident.
and then when you go to
As
discharge the
Xander might
vials,
say,
you turn
"Your
it, you
thick like my
attach the
skull
the
cannot
shield and the
break."
sword together, and it becomes
I
an
pushed,
axe,
pulled,
Yeah.
yelled phrases at it. Some
and
colorful ones
it's
as
just
well,
devastating.
And... Say, did you just hear a dog cutting?
It just does a lot of damage. That's all. It's a cool looking weapon too. Oh, it's from okay.
Oh, you're in the floor.
Whatever you did, I think it's open.
Oh, that was a fun little thing. What's going on? What's been going on here? Looks like he's making something.
What?
It's preparing for war, Brian.
Let me see.
That's right.
Easy, Freedom. To banish me in one breath and in the next, offer a seat back at his table. Am I then a cur cast into the cold, only to limp back, mewling for milk?
Lumberjack pan. Oh, I feel big.
Cool. All right.
He loved him.
Oh. See, and the Rurikon, like, I think that right now, like, come back to the game, you know, maybe season 5 or season 6. I do think this game will be coming to console. Controller support is confirmed for season 5 PTR. I don't know if that means it's going to roll out in season 5. I hope it does, because that's going to be so nice. Native controller support is going to be huge. But they're also going to be adding in the Dungeon Finder and so much more. So by the time you do come back, I think there's going to be it's going to be really exciting to see you rediscover the game after your, you know, however long your break has been.
I am so sorry. Not good thing.
Oh, you're gonna complete that mission?
Yeah, document discovered. Yeah, it's one of the things that like we talked about and I want to do.
Rainbird,
Magic door.
Goat Purge, do you have the password?
I'm
If
gonna
you
bring her
don't,
back.
then I suggest
Just let
you
my dog
look
out.
through Ian's notes,
I'll be back in a
Ian's
bit.
book.
Dinner's ready.
Ooh, dinner.
No, I do hate rhyming.
My backlog
Anyway,
is
speak the secret phrase or you shall
unending.
pass. You mean Sir loves himself? No helping it. He threatened to burn a hole through me if I didn't let him through.
I love the voice
I
acting in this
jest.
game.
He spoke the password before you arrived. Now go, find the phrase, and you will amaze.
Yeah, I'm looking for, like, for me, like, one of the games I'm really looking forward to playing this year is Tears of the Kingdom, because, like, the Switch 2 better manifest itself. Like, it better manifest itself. I didn't want to play Tears of the Kingdom at 20 frames per second. Like, I wanted it at 60. That's what I want, and that's how I want to experience that game. But I'm also hearing rumors that it's going to be launching with a new 3D Mario. So my you know, my fall 2024, fall winter 2024 might be spoken for this year.
I have not slept since the staff came into my possession. It was buried here, hidden, protected by powerful magic. I found. I cannot think well.
Oh, and also, guys, thank you for the 22 likes on the YouTube stream. I really appreciate y'all. Oh, cool. Here's another note. If I would hit the right key. There we go.
At last, I will rid myself of it. Of this dirty, weak shell. It itches.
This disgusting human skin. Gross.
I will rid myself of it and finally ascend to freedom.
Oh, I am really interested in playing Dragon's Dogma 2. I was thinking about picking up the first one. I don't know if that's required, but Dragon's Dogma 2 is like end of February, correct? Yeah, like I actually haven't seen anything about it, but I was like, I know Dragon's Dogma was high praise, that influenced a lot of Final Fantasy 16. So I was like, yeah, like I was like, I'm in. I also want to play like Grand Blue Fantasy Relink.
The cold. The endless cold. No, not the fault of the staff. The fault lies in this frail body. Yes. The construct. So perfect. Clean.
So yeah, Dragon's Dogma, and it's coming to PC. So I was like, I think that's going to be a game I pick up.
I awoke, staring at the staff. Eyes full of sand. Legs afire.
You need some more cereal?
I've been squatting in front of it for days. Have I been?
Okay, all right. Guys, I'm going to go help dole out a little bit of cereal downstairs. I'll be right back.
Nevermore.
The Discord crew will entertain you guys, and I'll see you in a minute. All right, let's see here. Back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh yeah. See if I missed any chats. All right, man. Rory, have a good one, dude. All right. What to do next? Tell the magic door the passphrase and pursue Mordred. Oh, give me.
Took you long enough. I could have baked a pie, it took so long. Of course I don't bake. I'm a magic door. Well, do you have the phrase, or must I keep talking for an eternum? Did you like that? Ah, pish. Boring. You've bored me with your password finding skills. Why don't you go become a scribe? I'll unlock the door now. If you miss me, ask Ian to make me on your own door. Goodbye.
That'd be cool.
So what was the engine you decided on for the game?
I think we're going to go with Unity because the team has experience with it.
That's good. I've been game deving for over a decade.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
But haven't been game deving for one single game creation. What do you call it? I forget what's my mind's everywhere. But yeah, currently I'm working with Fire Rocks, which is based in.
Which one are you working on?
Fire Rocks.
Okay.
Which is based in Rust language.
Oh, I'm down. I haven't played around with that one.
Yeah, it's brand new and very low level.
Well, welcome back, Scenic.
Welcome back. Nothing's not healing you enough?
No, he was hitting hard. I mean, summoning his ads. I don't think I was prepared.
Regeneration. Because I've been messing around with the focus build. It's kind of hard to die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the build that I have right now, like, I feel really strong, which has been fun. But I didn't put out enough healing, where it's like if I put out enough healing, I think I would have been easily able to manage that. I don't know why I'm running. There are mounts now in the game.
Too used to it. What's it called?
You gotta play it, Mikey. You gotta try. You gotta keep trying. That's how you get better. This is like a kind of like a quite literally like I can't win all the fights in your life, dude. Got a bunch of guys. Yeah. whoever this is. Aria. Ness.
I like Ness.
I can go up this way. There we go.
There's also all sorts of fun stuff you could do with Unity.
Oh yeah.
I was able to communicate with Twitch chat with it.
Mm-hmm.
That'd
be interesting. Like, you know, once we have the core game, if it's like, hey, let's, you know, do some like, is there an interesting streaming element that we could add to it?
YouTube's always weird with it, like allowing you to connect to chat. That's what I've been finding out recently when I was trying to look through it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I kind of want something that you could connect to Twitch chat, like something like connecting to Twitch chat easily, but YouTube doesn't really have that.
Yeah, YouTube is still, dude. It's like there's no better roadmap to sit here and say like, here's what you need to add to your platform than like the things that Twitch does. And yet it's like YouTube's like, hey guys, have y'all heard of shorts?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Hey, happy holidays.
Happy holidays. What's going on, Clink?
Not too much. Feeling a little bit better.
That's good. That's excellent.
People have been coming into work being sick, so I hope I didn't catch something.
Dude, I like when my kids come back from school and they're all coughing, I'm like, it's just a matter of time. What's up, Green Harmon? How you doing?
But yeah, I know I've been not like really in the chat rooms and talking all that much. I just had a lot going on and stuff. So
dude, I get it, man.
Year,
That's I think a core operating principle behind what it is that we try to do. It's like, guys, your family, real life, we know that's going to come, and that should always come first. And it's like, that's why there's no requirements of like, you gotta be here, otherwise. What's up? You're too late.
Yeah, because it's
Oh, you got to beat him in a minute.
Bowser with Mighty's help. Mikey, we're Bowser.
This is why we don't drive and play games.
We're Bowser.
Oh, this is why we do it. Okay, he's down to 60. 40, 20, 9.
Oh no.
Got him.
He's gonna crash.
Here you go. What do you need, Gabe? You want to turn... Oh, excuse me. Is that how you talk to me? Is it your turn with the Switch? Let me see, what time is it? All right. Mikey, 5 more minutes and then it's going to be Gabe's turn. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, when he comes in and talks to me like that, I'm like, nope. Green says, whole family is sick like you guys are talking about it now. Yeah, dude. Well, I've had a cold this week. Actually, one of the things I need to do, so just as an estimate for those who are just jumping in now with the stream, here in about 15 minutes, we're going to cut over to the Final Fantasy XIV Fan Fest show. And so there might be like a, you know, like on the YouTube side, it will redirect you to the right spot. On the Twitch side, it might go down for a minute or two or something like that. But I'm gonna grab a cough drop because like I've had this, like I was sick Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, felt better Friday, but I still haven't been able to shake this cough. And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I've just been getting the drainage. And it's so terrible. I'm like, really, of all days?
All days. This is the day. Yeah, especially it's like when you're sick off of work, you're like, no.
Worst time to get sick.
Well, I've been keeping myself occupied, and then I just had myself a Verner's whiskey and honey.
Oh, that's good.
All
yeah, like I do like a honey lemon tea or something like that.
Yeah, I wish I had lemon. I don't have any, so.
Oh, hello.
But yeah, I'm almost done in 16. So.
Okay, we'll go downstairs and do this thing downstairs with the booster. Go downstairs and do this thing with the booster, buddy. Got him.
Yeah, I've been playing 16, and I've been enjoying the living daylights out of that game.
It is so like you feel the 14 through and through it, And that's not a bad thing. Like, it's just like, I'm like, is this what Yoshi P would make if he was unencumbered by, you know, certain things within, you know, Final Fantasy 14, like the rating or whatnot. But it is a game that I unfortunately can't play around the kids, which is restricted
no,
to...
you cannot.
You want to make a Paw Patrol City? Go for it. Sure. Oh, these bears aren't happy. I'm good. Killing their turkey. What's up, Joe? Oh, you think they would surprise us and release the beta today for Xbox? Oh man, I would love that. I don't want to shoot down the potential hope, but it would be weird for me to see them do that, being that they're talking to a Japanese audience because it's in Tokyo. I'm still banking on the 16th for Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, Clink and I have been playing Final Fantasy 16. I think I have about 4 or 5 more missions to go, Clink, just as a, like, I don't know where you're at in the story, but
I think I'm near the very end because I think I'm at the I've been keeping track of the green side quest.
Yeah.
And like I haven't followed a guide or anything. I'm just doing the quests as they pop up.
Yeah.
And it's like it started giving me a warning like whenever I tried to go do something like, oh, you better go do this now because you're not gonna be able to come back and do it. So
honestly, I haven't gotten that yet. But I have been doing. I prioritized all the side quests over. Anything
definitely.
Else. Oh, dude, PC release for 16 is gonna be so good, dude.
Yep. So my one, and I have one gripe with the game. I have one gripe.
Yeah.
And it's to deal with side quest and how you can upgrade like your inventory and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think they introduced that. In my opinion, I think they released it way too late in the game.
Oh yes, yes, and yes. I have my inventory finally upgraded, and it's like I'm fine with the final step that they put in now, but it felt like the step before it literally just came one quest before that. So it's like this could have that other quest would have been, I think, way more enjoyable somewhere around more the middle part of the game, perhaps.
Yeah, or just like, yeah, it's like you're saying, like have them step it back a little bit. Like, in my opinion, if they patch it or they put it out for, or when they do put it out for PC, I think that's one thing that they should do. But that's determinate now because of, didn't they let go of the development team?
Yeah. Yeah, the development team is, you know, working on whatever's next. So I was thinking, I was like, based off of the fact they had the DLC and, you know, I was like, oh, are they going to do this like a offline 14 where they just keep it going? But we'll see. Green Harmon, though, I will be releasing a video and it will be titled "I Was Wrong About Final Fantasy 16" because it is Devil May Cry. It is after playing Starfield and Baldur's Gate 3, like, you know, the RPG elements, like, I feel definitely like could have used a lot more Final Fantasy love. And you know, not that it means I'm disappointed in the game, but how the heck do I get over there?
But yeah,
okay.
I agree with a lot of the stuff that's been going
I'm dead.
on. So, I mean, it's a great game, don't get me wrong, and I do love it. And I also like the fact that they are sort of doing a lot of risks with the game, especially with
I forget about this
rating.
part. This part's easier.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be easier. Yeah, so I would have. Sweet.
Nature's death. The barrier is gone. Nothing can stop me now, Artorias.
Oh, Yeah, and that's the question. It's like, should Final Fantasy abandon the numbering system? Because Final Fantasy 11 and 14, you know, they have those numbers, and at some point 14 is going to be, like Yoshi P says, like 14 as a number isn't going to make sense, you know, at some point where it's like, yeah, when, you know, if Final Fantasy 20, and so it's like, would Final Fantasy do better in kind of, you can keep Final Fantasy, but coming up with like, yeah, Final Fantasy Origins, would this been, I think it was significant that it was numbered 16, but yeah.
I would have just, in my personal opinion, I think they should have just stuck with their original plan, for especially with 11, and just labeled it Final Fantasy Online.
Yeah. Yep. The other thing I would have liked to see them have done when it comes down to that, let's see here, talk to Sky. Excuse me. Yeah, like Final Fantasy Online would, I think, a much better name. But the story, I haven't finished it yet, but it has been really good.
Let's return to the others and see what they've learned.
Oh, for 16?
Return to the camp. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like, again, like, I love all the risks that they, like, it has that 14 feel, but they also took a lot of risks with it, so, and...
Yeah, like, I still think it's a masterpiece in terms of what it is. I do, and having played so much now, and, you know, I haven't finished it, but I do feel like there is definitely a gap in what is offered. And so, like, and the solution in my mind is, like, I wish they took a page out of their own playbook. Dragon Quest 11 came out with the fully 3D world, but then they also made a sprite-based dragon, you know, version of the same game. And it's like, I know that's more work, but how cool would it be to be able to play a 2D HD version of Final Fantasy 16 that's party driven with the turn-based combat? So for veterans who are like, I really don't want an action game, you could still experience the story, but you would experience it in a more classic style. And that's going to be what, so I hope you guys do check out the video when it does go live. But that's going to be what that video concludes. And so, because I think that would have been something where, like, how do you appease history and at the same time invite new, you know, try to invite new players into your franchise 20, 30, you know, years down the road. Jess says, is New World coming to consoles yet? Controller support drops Season 5. We'll be going hands-on with it, I believe, here in a couple of weeks. I cannot wait to see how that plays. And then I would say yes. I don't know if they officially bring it to console this year, but I do think that announcement happens this year. And I think that's going to be a real big win for the game. Sonia, yeah, you're here. Thank you. Always love seeing you. How you doing? All right, let's see here. We got 5 minutes till. Let me check on Chris's status. Just checking on your status. I'll pop in when you are ready. Currently live with your. Yeah, Chris was like driving back home or something like that, so whenever Chris is ready, we will switch over to the Final Fantasy 14 event.
Turn us all
yes.
into icicles. Sake the rune. We'll need to move fast.
The mage
Our
objective
visit to the
complete.
library in Brimstone paid off. Turns out there was a forge where the ancient smithied
done
runes
these
of
chaptered
power.
things.
It's there they locked away the winter rune. Our visit to the library, great, then let's hope we don't need it. I don't fancy getting a clear view of Mordred.
All right, good progress. See here, I don't know how many quests there are, but I think they're doing a decent job with the content offering in this game.
Well, I've already get off.
Here, let me look at my activity card and see if there's anything I do need to do. 6 faction missions, so I guess I can go grab some faction missions. Need to complete 2 more expeditions. I never really get around to the breaches, but I always like doing party, like open world party stuff. So if anybody ever wants to sit down and Knockout breaches. Let's go with it. Craft 50 tier 3 potions. Kill 50 elite enemies. 2 of 50. Complete 10 crown projects. 5 duels. Hey, do you want a duel?
Sure.
Or yet?
I have to teleport.
Brian, just let you know that the thing just went live on the thing.
That should be just their sound check pre-show.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So I figure I'd just let you know that.
I appreciate that. Yeah, because we got... Yeah, they do that usually 30 minutes prior.
I'm coming. Teleportation.
I'm here at the... Yeah. It just says do 5 duels, so we don't need to worry about win trading. We just need 5 duels.
You know what I'm sort of interested in? Because I'm really interested to see if the piano recital and the other...
Hold on a second. No.
Like both the concerts.
Okay.
I'm wondering if they do both the
I guess
concerts.
we can't be in a
they do
party.
really well in Japan. I'm hoping that they will bring that to the European and like North American fan fest in the future.
Yeah. Why won't it let me duel? Oh, we're in a sanctuary.
It's the first time that they're allowing that. So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have no disease, so I can't stop you from healing yourself.
Duel accepted. Countdown. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to probably get a bigger hard drive for my computer before Dawn Trail releases. Either that or I'm gonna have to get rid of a lot of the games I have on Steam.
Oh crap. Which weapons, Brian? Let's go.
Oh my god, you're healing yourself.
Kill him, Brian.
Working on it.
Do it. You almost got him.
Oh my god, you're healing yourself. No.
Got him.
Nice, dude.
This is why I don't like medics.
Yeah, dude.
Sure. Blame it on the OP class, right?
Thank you, Fido. Appreciate you. Just waiting to hear back from Chris.
What is that?
Maybe actually
I
he's
got
not.
my tank armor on.
Let me pop into the room in and of itself.
So long. Interesting.
Ready whenever you are.
Hold on one second. Let me. Well, if Chris is there, then.
Mm-hmm.
He's not there yet.
I should quit. Disease.
You ready? Yeah, you can go with disease if you want.
I don't have anything with disease. My sword's useless. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I put the healing beacon on you.
That's not it. I'm heading for absurdly low damage.
Did you change your stats?
Well, yeah, I switched to my tank here. But I'm not taking much damage either.
Alright, I'm gonna go find me a snack and whatnot to get ready to watch this thing, and I will talk to you guys later.
Alright, see you in a little bit, Clink.
I could do this though.
Are you staying in Discord, Brian, or no?
No, we're just gonna jump in the show. Might bring in.
Wow.
What?
Streamer privilege.
Streamer privilege. We, you know I love you.
I know. No, that's fine.
One of the things I was thinking about doing is creating a stage channel so that, you know, people can listen in.
Stage channel?
Yeah, like on like Discord.
Oh. Okay. Oh, like people can listen in, but they can't talk.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I have no idea how to set that up, but that sounds cool.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, let's keep going. Keep trading blows. Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Does he want you to beat another boss?
That's going to be up to your sister, and they spend a lot of time cleaning their room today, so I'm going to guess they don't want that. Slowly whittling you down.
Technically, I'm healing myself too.
A little bit, yeah.
Also, any debuff you give to me, I give it back to you, my sword. Yeah, this is definitely for PvE.
Trading like these blows.
There you go, you can have the debuffs. And yep, this is why I need disease.
Oh, knock me down. Yeah, stand in my vortex. All right.
You got no answer to that.
Oof.
That was fun. Oh, what's that? A frog suit?
More or less.
Oh, you're gonna go black mage?
Mage.
Yeah, just burn me down. I gotta get ready for the show. I want to get 5 of these knocked out.
No, we not high enough.
Yes, melt my life. Melt it. Yeah, that's so much damage, dude.
Too many duels.
Alright, so I have to one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, flamethrower, man. Look at that life just fall.
This is
Oh, you're gonna sword me. Oh, void blade, nice. There we go.
Much faster.
Thank you very much for that. Now I can at least knock one more of these things off my list. There we go.
Me too. Well, take care.
Chapter
now.
complete. Oh, thank goodness.
Huh.
Oh, season level 10. Sweet. Chapter 2. I was like, I knew I probably finished off some of these things in the other chapters. Well, excellent. All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna wait for the notes tomorrow.
Oh yeah, all that?
Yeah.
Goes down here. I'm gonna close out of the game just so I can manage what I need to manage here. Exit to desktop. Cool. Yeah, we're definitely getting close to the time frame, so I might just kick us into high gear. Shift my camera too. And before I kick over though, I'm going to go and grab myself a cough drop, and then I'll end the stream. We'll bring it back, and for those of you on the YouTube side, it should redirect you to the correct one, and then I'll kick it off even though Chris isn't here yet, and then when he gets in, we'll talk about other cool stuff. So all right guys, I'll be right back.
Yep.
Well, I'm headed out. You take care.
Take it easy, dude.
Boom, boom, boom. All right, hello. Okay.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. All right, guys, I'm gonna hit end stream. If you're on Twitch, you might have to refresh. Actually, yeah, and then that might be offline for just a minute, and we'll be right back.